Hello everybody, my name is Jason Harmon for your Tennessee's Wildcast, and today we're at the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency's Region 2 office here in Nashville, Tennessee, where the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Commission is going to be having their meeting this morning. They're going to announce the winners for the elk tags. It's the first hunt in over 150 years. So let's go inside and see who the winners are.
I'm trying to think of an appropriate way to reveal this well-kept secret for the last few days on the winners of the elk quota hunt drawings. I don't have a drum roll or flashy lights or anything like that, or like they do in the Chicago with the lottery with the balls come up and things like that with your numbers. So we're just going to reveal the names of those winners. And before I do that, I did want to give you a little bit of information about the drawing and the application process. We had a little over 12,800 applicants total. Out of those applicants, and so for 4 permits, that's about a 1 in 3,000 and 1 in 3,200 odds is your odds for getting drawn for this very, very precious permit. Out of those 12,800 plus applicants, a little over 11,000 of them were sportsman's license holders, about 86%. 1,700 were paying applicants. They paid $10 to apply. Age breakup on that was 16 and older. It was about 12,000 applicants. 12 and under was 400, and between 13 and 15 was 334. Non-residents, 318 applicants from out of state that applied. If you look at the regional breakdown in terms of the applicants, about 2/3 of the applicants came out of East Tennessee, either regions 3 or 4. So that kind of gives you an idea of the interest in this first hunt for elk in Tennessee, and we were shooting for about 15,000 applicants. We came pretty close to that, and given that the odds were so long, I'm pretty pleased with the overall process. Active Outdoors, which is the company that manages our real license system now, they also do our quota hunt drawings. They did the computerized drawing for this, and so here's the names of those individuals. And the director doesn't know these names, and neither do the 2 assistant directors or nobody on the commission. There's only 1 or 2 of us that know who they are now. So the winners of those were 4 permits. Number 1 is Craig Gardner from Parrotsville, Tennessee. Second individuals is Charles Ray Flynn from Rockford. Ronald Woodward from Oak Ridge. And last but not least is Jeffrey Moses from Cleveland, Tennessee. So those are the 4 individuals that will be able to participate in the first elk hunt in Tennessee. We're going to call those individuals today, if we can, and let them know that they've won, because they don't know at this point in time. This information is going to go out on our website here in about 5 minutes, and so the news release will be out there. And these are the 4 individuals that will have the opportunity to take one of the first elk in Tennessee in 150 years. A couple of other things about the process for the hunt in terms of, we met the other day, our folks did, to start planning for how we're going to actually conduct this hunt. We will be sending out a packet of information to the winners next week, which will contain information about getting ready for the hunt, some important dates of information. In the proclamation that you passed last in January, we have 5 zones that will be available for hunting, and those zones are going to be drawn for through a random process. And so we'll have that drawing at the Region 4 office on August the 7th, which is a Friday. The participants, they don't have to be there for that drawing, but that's when we'll do that. That will be after the other permit, which will be auctioned off by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Foundation after that permit has been awarded. So August 7th, we'll have a zone drawing for those 5 individuals, and they'll know what zone they'll be hunting in. And each zone is 8,000 acres in size approximately. So there's, and there were delineated based on where the elk are in that part of the management area. So each hunter will have a good opportunity to take a good animal. On October the 17th, which is a Saturday before the hunt starts on Monday the 19th for 5 days. On the 17th, there will be an orientation meeting for each of the participants that we will offer to the participants. They don't, if they choose not to come or can't come for whatever reason, it's not necessary or mandatory that they attend, but we do want to kind of have a meeting with them to give them a lay of the land, safety instructions, those kinds of things, let them know what's going on. The last thing is that the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Foundation, Tennessee Wildlife Federation, Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation, I believe SCI has also been involved in the discussions, have been talking about this non-profit permit that will be auctioned off on eBay. That auction, not exactly sure what date it will open up, but I know that it will be completed on July the 25th. It's
a 10-day auction.
It's going to be a 10-day auction? Okay, so the 15th or 16th of July is when they'll open up. I believe, I don't know, Andy Edwards is here from the foundation. He can talk to you more about that, what they're planning on doing there. But these different groups have been getting together and discussing establishing an elk camp up there at the Royal Blue area, and offering that opportunity for each of the 5 participants to participate in an elk camp while they're out there hunting. That camp will be, what I understand, will be set up on the farm of Terry Lewis, who's been a big supporter of the agency and the Tennessee Wildlife Federation. Is that correct? Okay. Andy, I don't know if you wanted to add anything more about your all's process or not, but that's where we are.
Thank you, Greg. I think that pretty much sums it up. Bill and with Safari Club, and Mike Butler with the foundation or the federation, and Bill Carman with Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. We've all been working on this elk camp together, along with the folks from Cora, and I think that's going to be a great time for all these 4 hunters, as well as our hunter that gets chosen at the auction. And we're going to do that, like Bill said. It's going to be a 10-day auction. It's going to run the 16th through the 25th of July. It will be available on eBay, and we're going to start publicizing that next week, working with Don and the folks with the agency about publicizing that. We wanted to wait until these 4 were drawn and then say, hey, you got one last chance. You know, you can buy it through the eBay auction. Something different. We've not done that before, so it's going to be exciting, and we hope we get a lot of publicity and a lot of dollars for the agency and for the restoration program. One note, this year, since it was a little strange on how things came together for this request for proposals and the foundation receiving that tag, we're going to work with all these partners, and we're not going to keep 10%. All the partners have agreed we're going to donate our 10% back to the agency. So 100% of the sale of this tag is going to go to the agency and the restoration efforts.
Would you like to describe what you're going to do for them at the camp?
We're going to set up kind of an old-style Western elk camp. We're going to have wall tents. The folks at Cora, I can't take credit for that, but Campbell Outdoor Recreation Association couldn't come up with it. They're going to help do a lot of that. Terry Lewis and the folks of the Tennessee Wildlife Federation, especially, they're going to help coordinate that. But we're going to have an event that's very memorable for them, for the families that are involved, for everybody that's coming out that Saturday. Especially, we're going to have as many people as I guess we can stand out there. We hope this is a really memorable event, not just for the participants, but also for their families and that sort of thing. So we hope that's going to go off well. We're sure it will.
Thank you.